This is a shot, one of hundreds of thousands of shots, from the files of the Image Bank. As the largest photographic stock agency in the world, the Image Bank fills requests each day for photographs on just about every conceivable subject. The pictures are carefully filed and indexed so that an image can be located in mere minutes. I recently spoke to Lenore Herson, Vice President of the Image Bank.
Lenore, what is a stock agency?
A stock agency is a place where photographers leave their material to be marketed to the advertising and the editorial marketplace.
Well, why would a photographer want to go to a stock agency as opposed to marketing his photos himself?
A stock agency markets the work in a professional manner and has much wider coverage. We have 30 offices throughout the world, and we could offer the photographers much greater coverage and exposure of their work.
What kind of buyers would use a stock agency?
Various people come to the stock agencies. You have editorial clients doing books or magazines, and they will come to you on a monthly basis. We have advertising people coming to us who need very high quality material, and they will use it for ad campaigns.
What are the advantages of a buyer using a stock agency as opposed to them hiring a photographer and sending them out on the street?
The advantage to using stock is that you have no chance involved in it. What you see is what you get. And if you go and try to shoot it, sometimes you have weather conditions and other problems and other expenses that are incurred that makes it feasible to use stock as opposed to shooting.
Jean-Yves, I need a follow-up done on this request. I need a mother and child with a more tender, loving feeling. Child should be around 2 months old.
Who
Mother
was
and
the
father in the young
researcher on
30s.
this?
Meryl.
Meryl? All right. I'll do it right away.
Okay, thank you very
Generally,
much.
the salesperson will contact their client, or the client will call the salesperson and tell the salesperson, I need an image for an ad that we're doing, and I want a mother and infant close-up happy feeling. And the salesperson will write down that request, negotiate the price with the client, give the request to the library. Then the library person will go through our files and select the mother and infant and try to come as close to what the client wants as possible, and then send the material out to the client.
How many images will that involve, do you think?
It depends on the subject and the nature of the request. If the client says, I'd like a broad selection, generally it would be between 20 and 60 images that would go out per category.
Would you suggest an amateur come to a stock agency? What would the chances of success be?
Any photographer can come to a stock agency and to the Image Bank. We look at every portfolio that is presented because you never know when you're going to find a gem.
Tell us what you look for when you meet a photographer for the first time.
We like to look at every photographer's work at what they do best. So if they give us a cross-section of their material, we will see how their material will fit into our needs, and then we will judge the quality of their material, and if we feel they are of potential value to us, we will work with them and direct them and make them part of our family.
Well, clearly, the photographers who form the Image Bank's family of shooters are among our most talented. Shooting for stock is a skill, and the open door policy at the Image Bank should be encouragement to photographers who think it's impossible to break into professional photography.